The internet can sometimes be a strange and scary place. With it at the forefront of nearly everything today, it's hard to go a day without hearing of it. But most people stick to the more mainstream side of the internet, never looking for the bizarreness it can hold. So today, I present to you three strange things from around the web. User Onion and Sand. Fake Day, June 9th, 2021. An account is created and immediately starts making posts. Can you help me? The subreddits he makes these posts are Ask Reddit, Doctor Who Circle Jerk at first, where the automod automatically removes them. Then he turns to a bizarre shitpost subreddit, Benny is our god. Here the post finally starts. The post is, well, bizarre. The poster claims to be one Keith Maddox, and he and his family, Natalie and Laura, have just been attacked by one Dwayne Saunders. This attack, leaving his wife and child dead respectively, ends with Dwayne leaving and Keith alone, making posts for help in obscure subreddits until Dwayne returns, then kills him in self-defense. From there's nothing but radio silence. To analyze a situation, a real person would have 100% called the police. I doubt even the most hardcore, neckbeard, brony basement dweller would have taken to Reddit in response to the murder of his family. Thankfully, Keith gave out a lot of information. He's supposedly 32, supposedly lives in North Dakota, and he had a wife and an 11-year-old child. He also has zero online footprint as described. Not one trace of him exists from the description he gave out, and while I may not be very experienced at doxing people, it's safe to say that if he was real, I would have found a trace of him. What this really was, we may never know. I have extreme doubts these events occurred, but this doesn't have the makings of ARG. Whatever may have happened, I hope you're okay, Keith. User Assessment Bot is, unlike the name says, not a bot. Although making routine posts that seem scheduled, it occasionally has the off comment. And the subreddits this user occupies are NSTB database, dedicated to posting airplane crashes as soon as a report is out from the NSTB, Suicidal Insanity, a subreddit full of jumbles of letters and numbers that make no sense, and Threadcrawler, which seems to just faithfully repost NSTB database. All the makings of a mystery, right? Wrong. The answer to this is even easier than the last one on this list. Thankfully, the owner of the account was rather happy to explain that this was just a fun thing to learn Python. Suicidal Insanity was an attempt to use Reddit itself as cloud storage. The comments by people on the bot account were normally when they let their brother use the account out of boredom. While creating a ones and zeros machine, whatever that may be, a Reddit user stumbled onto two strange web pages full of jumbled numbers, strange characters, and letters. There's plenty of websites like this, and while I can't tell you what the hell is up with those, what sets these two apart is the nasa.gov URL at the top. What does NASA need this for? The answer to this is much easier than the last one, and it is that it could be a form of storing data. NASA has web calculators, and online calculators need their information stored to run the program, and this could be the reason behind the page. This is supported by the fact that in a previous post where these web pages were there, this consensus was breached by the commenters. Or, hey, maybe it's just the secret to where they're hiding the sexy aliens. And so concludes our temporary dive into the more unknown parts of the internet. I'd like to thank you all for making it this far, and if you did make it this far, I'd like to bother you for just a little bit to consider subscribing to my channel. It is free, and you can always undo it. Without further ado, I'll get out of your hair so you can move on. Stay safe out there. Have a wonderful day. Memento Mori.